Hi everybody, it's Teacher Denise, and today I'm going to share a special story with you. This is called Knuffle Bunny Too, and it's by Willems, and you may remember when we read Knuffle Bunny. Knuffle Bunny was a story about Trixie and her daddy, and they went to the laundromat, and Trixie had Knuffle Bunny when she went to the laundromat, but when she left, Knuffle Bunny was gone. So this is a story about finding Knuffle Bunny, but Knuffle Bunny 2 is a story about Trixie and her daddy and Knuffle Bunny, but now it says it's a case of mistaken identity. So that means mistaken identity, that someone wasn't sure who someone else was. They got it wrong. Well, this is interesting. Look, here's the end papers. It looks like 2 Knuffle Bunnies here. And I recognize some of these pictures from the last one. Trixie's parents getting married. There's baby Trixie. Here's Trixie and a baby carrier. Oh, and this one's from Knuffle Bunny. There's Trixie with Knuffle Bunny at the laundromat. And then this one, it's Trixie and a friend. And there's her Knuffle Bunny. But there's some ears over here. One morning not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and Trixie knew how to talk and talk and talk and talk. And then I'll show Margot, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leela, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on! Where do you think they're headed? To school! There they are, walking into the school building, walking up the stairs, down the hall, and into the classroom. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Mrs. Greengrove and all of her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. I wonder what she sees with Sonia. Look at her eyes. They're so big over here. You guys, look at Sonia. Look what Sonia has. Bum, bum, bum. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. The morning did not go well. It's like a face-off. They're both making angry faces at each other. And one of them says, "Knuffle!" And the other says, "Knuffle!" And then one says, "Knuffle!" And the other says, "Knuffle!" Oh, and now they're angry with each other at the table. Or no, looks like Trixie. Oh, Trixie is upset because Sonia's showing everybody else her bunny. And then over here, the afternoon was worse. Looks like the teacher didn't like how much they were fighting over their bunnies, so she took them both away. Oh. When the school bell rang, Mrs. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies. They sat up on top of the cabinet for most of the day, and then at the end of the day, she gave them back. And the day got better. There goes Trixie off to play in the playground. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Off she goes with her mama. Trixie ate her dinner. She devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth, and there's Knuffle Bunny with her the whole time. and tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from planet Slurp. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in. There she is, still with her Knuffle Bunny. But a few hours later, she wakes up. Trixie realized something. I've seen this face before. This is the face that Trixie had when she realized that Knuffle Bunny was still at the laundromat. Trixie marched into her mommy's and daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Oh no, you guys. Do you know what happened? Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Oh, 2:30 a.m. is middle of the night. They were sleeping. They don't want to be up in the middle of the night. But look at Trixie. Do you think they can deal with it in the morning? Trixie's not moving. And finally, Daddy's off. It says Trixie's daddy went to the phone. There goes Daddy to deal with it. Before he even made it down the stairs, bring! The phone rang. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. I think I know what happened at Sonia's house. "And we have yours," replied Trixie's daddy. Arrangements were made. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. There they go. Trixie did not want to be late, and neither did Sonia. This book is big. There was an exchange. Look at that. And there they are in their pajamas with their coats on, swapping the bunnies. And the Knuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I," Trixie replied. Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back at the exact same time." I remember that Trixie and Sonia weren't so happy with each other at school, and now they look like they're laughing and enjoying their time together. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Knuffle Bunny accepted, of course. The end. Look, it's Knuffle Bunnies drawn in chalk on the ground. Oh, there's an epilogue that comes after the story. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. Look how eager the girls are. Look how tired the dads are. They were up at 2:30 exchanging bunnies. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle Buddy?" "Sure, do you want to play with mine?" So now it makes sense why there were two Knuffle Bunnies on the end pages. One was Sonia's Knuffle Bunny and one was Trixie's Knuffle Bunny. That was Knuffle Bunny Too, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Willems. All right, thanks you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.